Let's go to Kearns High School. I see some hands there. Thank you.
My name's Skylar. I'm from Kearns. The question that I'm asking, in America, we buy a lot of products that are made in sweatshops, which is against the human rights. So do you think if we inform the consumer through media and other forms and actually stop buying certain products, that it have an impact in other countries on their Human Rights Act? Thank you.
That's good. That was very good. And you can
You're up.
Good. No, that was very good. That was a great question. Look, anything I think, and it depends. If you're talking about students and young people and how they can engage and how they can make a difference in human rights, I think absolutely. I think using social media, I think, building coalitions and, building other schools around the country, but even across the world, that will take a stand against corporations that are not acting responsibly is very valuable. I mean, they will listen. You are their consumers, right? They don't have a brand. They don't have profits at the end of the day. Their stock price will not fare well. If enough people take a stand against the fact that they're not acting responsibly. And there's a whole new division that has come up in corporations. It's called corporate social responsibility. So there's actually individuals now who are embedded in corporations that oftentimes there will be lawyers, but they don't have to be, that are in charge of looking at how a corporation is producing its good or handling its issues. Recently there was an issue in, I think, Bangladesh. There was 100+ workers who were killed. I don't know if you came across this recently, and basically Walmart and a few other major companies basically have a lot of their work come out of those factories, right? So do we stand up against Walmart? Do we stand up against these other companies to say, look, you have to provide your workers with a safe environment? There is no reason why hundreds of people should be killed in a fire, right? Do you not have proper safety? Do you not have proper exits that are set up? It is very important, I think, for young people to raise that voice and then get others involved in that process. But it has to be sustained, right? The thing is, you cannot commit to something short-term, get a petition out, and you're done with. It's not going to be enough to get people to move, because corporations make calculations on what their loss will be if, let's say, their workers strike, if there's a media backlash on something, if for some reason someone is killed by using their product. Corporations make these calculations, and they recognize that they may lose a little bit of money, but at the end of the day, it's not worth changing their policy. So what is? What is changing their policy is losing an entire generation of people who will use their products. That'll definitely get them to change their policy. Imagine people all stepping up and banning the use of iPads. Can you imagine what Apple would do? I instantly think Apple would change their entire way they do business, where they get their products manufactured, if there were enough students and others who said, look, we don't accept the fact that you're not paying your workers enough, they work inordinate amount of numbers, and they don't work in safe spaces, right? But it needs a sustained commitment from young people to really follow through. It cannot just be a one-off, here I did a petition, I raised a ruckus, I tweeted something, and I'm done with it. It needs something that is going to be sustained for a long period of time to really make that impact on a corporation. Thank you.